Hi everybody and welcome to the Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. So lovely that you're here today, and it's a joyful day. I feel blessed today, and this topic of conversation today, this self-help video, is going to be one which may upset certain people and cause a little bit of controversy, but I really feel it's something that I need to tackle, as well as it being part of my journey at this moment as well. So I've been here before, and what is this conversation, and what is it all about? Okay, here goes. The topic of conversation is how to be alone in this world and feel happy. There is a bigger picture to life, and if you are now watching this video and something in your life may have, as you thought, gone wrong, and you are now in that moment of being alone. It's a great word, isn't it? Being alone almost has a negative effect. I wonder why that is. I wonder why, when we say being alone, has such a profound fear effect attached to it. Boom! When you start seeing the bigger picture of life, you understand everything, and I mean everything in life, that is the most important thing for you and I to feel and go through. The darkness tries to overshadow that and turn it into fear. Being alone, my dear friends, is the most powerful spiritual awakening you and I could ever walk. It is the path of true enlightenment. Look at all the sages alone. Look at the Buddha alone under a tree for 18 years. Look at all the people who have ever shone so brightly in this world. Most of them have walked a path alone. But let's break that down. What is alone? You come into this world on your own. You leave on your own to go back home. Why is it so painful for so many of us to think that being alone is so bad? Why can't we just change that around now? Flick the switch. Maybe, just maybe, being alone is the most powerful moment in your life that awakens your true self to who you truly are and why you're here. My dear friends, I am not here to say that anything is right or wrong. The Buddha had to walk away from his children and his kingdom to find himself. In this day and age, we would consider that to be wholly wrong. How could you leave your child? How could you leave your wife? But when you step out of that very, very narrow perception, you start to see the bigger picture. Maybe, just maybe, the Buddha chose a path of life to find himself under a tree, to observe his life, to find himself that he wouldn't have been able to find in a family environment or a king's environment. Maybe his children chose a life before they came here to be without a father and to find their own power, masculine energy, and to live their life how they chose. Maybe his wife chose a path that she would be here to produce beautiful children and be the mother and father. There is always a bigger picture to life. So if you are watching this video now, and something may have happened just like me, that I now walk a path on my own, alone, stop. Flick the switch and just see this moment in your life as the most important moment that you are now ready. You are now strong enough to walk this path, to do this now, and to find out who you truly are and why you're here. My dear friends, I have been doing this work for 12 years, and I have sat in front of people and they have said, I don't want to be alone all my life. I don't want to be alone. And I read for them and I say, somebody will come into your life, but maybe it might not just be what you want. And then they come back and see me and say, oh my God, I want to be on my own. I can't believe I'm with this man. There is a reason why we say, be careful for what you truly want. And it is true. So why don't we flick the switch today, all of us, and say, you know what? Whatever's happening now in our life, whatever we're going through, we are on a journey of self-awakening and enlightenment to find out how strong we are. What is it? Why? What can I do? How can I make a difference in this world? Now I'm on my own. There is nobody to blame. There is nobody to lean on. But actually, there's everybody to lean on. You are the one now to lean on yourself. You are the one to support you. You are the one to find that love within you. You are the one to find the happiness in you right now. And if you are searching desperately to find that in someone else, then my dear friends, with my hand on my heart, I have to say to you, I think you may find you will not find it there. I say this from a pure heart and a loving heart. Once you find your happiness in yourself, once you find the love in yourself, once you can get to a top of a mountain and see that view and appreciate it all for yourself without having to think that somebody else has to feel this or else it doesn't feel right. Once you find you, then the universe takes notice. Our spirit world sees what's going on and, hey, then you're ready for a true relationship. Because you have found everything you need in yourself. Therefore, whoever comes into your life after that, you're not looking for anything. And if you meet somebody when you're not looking for anything, then there is no expectation of that other person. And all you can do then is come together with love and compassion and happiness. So let's walk this path together. Let's do this together and let us put ourselves first. Let us start asking the bigger question about life and what our purpose is all about and how we can make a difference in this world to our fellow brothers and sisters, what we can do from day to day to help our animal kingdom. Let's see what we can make a difference in our life for other people's lives, never forgetting our journey too. It is the balance of life that we help everybody as well as ourselves equally. Putting somebody first isn't always a good thing. Putting yourself first isn't always a good thing. I just think if we live in the moment and just whatever we do in that moment, do our best. Our heart always speaks to us. Our beautiful spirit world, our loved ones in spirit always whisper to us. It is in that moment when we are alone and we are blessed to be alone. We are lucky to be alone. It's a blessing. That's when we find everything. That's where everything makes sense. That's where we find out how strong we truly are, how amazing you are. And that's where the lion comes out within you. That's when you become a lighthouse for the world. That's when you realize that you, my dear friend, have conquered the energy of being alone. When in fact, it was the most important moment of your life and the most amazing moment of your life. Take away fear, take away worry, and remember, one day when you are strong enough and you are ready to conquer this path, and you do and you will, that's when your magic comes into your life and everything is given to you just as it's meant to. Because where you are right now, what you're listening to right now is exactly for you. And that's why you've been brought here. This is no coincidence. This is the helping hand of Spirit who love you, who protect you, who always wants you to be the happiest soul in this world, which you are. So from my heart to yours, have a beautiful day, guys. Love you all. And thank you for subscribing to markbajewski.com. And I may see you here or in Bali very shortly for a heart healing retreat. Just pop along and say hello. www.hearthealingretreat.com. And I might see you in Bali if we're lucky enough. Love you all. Take care, guys.